Congratulations to both gold helmet winners. Tremendous effort on both guys' parts. This past weekend we were at home against Gallaudet. Tough game for us. We got off to a very slow start, especially offensively. We took the ball first, put together a 14-play drive, which ended in no points. They responded on a 3-play drive all the way back down the other end of the field for a score, and we were playing from behind from the get-go. We continue to do well early in the game offensively, and then just miss out on cashing in at the end of those drives, and that's something that we're really working towards correcting. But the game went back and forth from there, a seesaw game. For every time they scored, we punched them back, and Bobby Becker, our quarterback, did end the game with over 400 yards passing for the third time this season. He hit Sean Llewellyn, the junior wide receiver, 16 times, setting a school record for receptions in the game. Our senior wide receiver, Lou Sanchez, also had 13 receptions for over 100 yards. And we continue to spread the ball around offensively to a lot of different guys, a lot of different weapons. But there's only one stat that really matters, and that's the win or the loss, and our guys know that, and we keep pulling for more wins and losses as we go through the last 3 games of our season. Our defense, played well against a very, very talented triple option attack. A lot of speed on Gallaudet's offensive side and a lot of size on their defensive side, probably the biggest defensive line we've ever played against. But we fought back, especially in the second half, and put together a lot of long drives that ended in scores. And we grew a little bit as a team every time we got the ball and every time our defense took the field. So made a lot of progress, but again, a game that we probably should have been in at the end and had a chance to win, but we missed an opportunity to do so. This week we traveled to Mount Ida, who I believe is the most complete team in our conference. They're 6-1. They lost to Springfield at Springfield, which is never an easy place to play, by 1 score. Every other game they've been in has either been them dominating from start to finish, or a tight game where they pull it out at the end and show that they are a complete team with tremendous leaders. Their quarterback, Scott Rosendahl, is probably the best football player in this conference. He might not have the most passing yards or the most touchdowns or any of those things, but he is a complete leader and football player. And he leads that offense, he leads that team, and their defense is led by a former All ECFC first team kid and All ECFC Defensive Player of the Year, AJ Nibbs, and he's a handful off the edge. So they are probably the most complete football team we'll play this year. It'll be a huge challenge as they are undefeated at home, brand new field, and the schools are an hour apart. We've played every year since Becker started football. It's a challenge, but I think we're going to be up to it, and there's no doubt in my mind it's going to be a physical test for both teams. So we're excited. I know they are. Coach Landers and I love going back and forth about all things football, so this is always exciting for us. So good luck to everybody this week, and thank you.